of Ghostbusters Afterlife. I like this movie. What I like is how this movie is able to build off the first Ghostbusters movie. Now, decades later, it's able to show these new characters a different light via these brand new characters, and how they're shown through the grandchildren of Spangler, how they're sort of slowly discovering who their grandfather was and what his legacy was, and sort of this idea of how Ghostbusters still needed, and how ghosts are still around. And it's really fascinating what you go about this movie, go about doing it. It's really shown sort of this new characters showing the idea about how Spangler sort of left them, abandoned them, but how the grandchildren were able to discover his legacy, what he was doing, what the truth was, and how he never stopped battling ghosts. And it's really interesting to go about watching it. The movie does a great job of bringing these legacy characters back in sort of a natural way that feels natural to the story, but it does feel like over time they are playing in the hand, so showing all these nice little references to the past, and sort of does sometimes feel a little over cliched and sort of a bit too much. But he's able to find a good narrative through it and still build a story that's built off these grandchildren discovering what their grandfather's legacy was, and sort of building an emotion based on that. And it's fascinating what you go about doing, and it's fun to watch. And I hope because this movie does a great job of building off the legacy of Ghostbusters and building a new story.